Oklahomans across the state are working to make our state a healthier place to live, work, and play. In urban centers and rural communities alike, city leaders, businesses, and schools are making properties tobacco-free and embracing wellness policies to encourage Oklahomans to eat better, move more, and be tobacco-free.
For the past 7 years, the Jackson County Tobacco Education Committee has been working diligently at trying to change the norm of tobacco use. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that. At this time, every school inside Jackson County is a 24/7 tobacco-free school. I love the fact that we're out here trying to stop something that I know is causing health risks and health effects, and I think it's great that we have the opportunity to go and tell our kids of something that's dangerous. They need to understand that the tobacco companies are actually focusing in on them as the new customer, and we hope that in the future to change that.
While our work primarily focuses on prevention, TSET Grants also bring groundbreaking treatments to Oklahoma cancer patients and recruit primary care physicians to rural, medically underserved parts of our state.
The bottom line is TSET and the Stevenson Cancer Center have partnered together to create a world-class research infrastructure where we can recruit basic scientists and clinical scientists that will address the fundamental problem of cancer here in the state of Oklahoma and nationwide.
Our relationship with TSET and the funding that they have provided our clinical trials operation has leveled the playing field so that all Oklahomans with cancer can get access to excellent clinical care, excellent research opportunities, the newest and best treatments.
Because of funds that have been allocated from TSET, without a doubt there is a level of research that could not have taken place regarding the public's health that not only can benefit the citizens of Oklahoma but also the United States.
We also invest in Oklahoma with incentive grants for communities and schools and have committed $45 million to research efforts. The Oklahoma Tobacco Settlement Endowment Trust is working to reduce our state's leading causes of preventable death, cancer, and cardiovascular disease by addressing tobacco use and obesity.
So one really unique feature and opportunity for us that we're so happy to have is the support and backing of TSET and the Shape Your Future initiative. One great example is the lighting of the walking trail on the east side of this park, actually, that goes from Ferris to Lake Helen, where it's so hot during the day. People are usually here early in the mornings or late in the evenings, and they need lights on the trail so they can walk in cooler weather. And TSET actually funded that as part of the incentive grants for certified healthy communities. And so we're working every day to try to increase the certification for not only Lawton, but other communities in Comanche County and schools, campuses. Anyone and everyone can play a part and play a role in creating a healthy community.
There are 152 parks that are covered by the Oklahoma City Tobacco-Free Parks policy. By having tobacco-free parks, Oklahoma City is making a stand and saying, we want to have a better, healthy environment for our families and our youth and just any individual who wants to utilize those facilities. And so by having that standard set that tobacco is not allowed, it's going to continue on in future generations and it's going to become a norm for them.
We are at Cameron University, which is a 24/7 no tobacco use campus. I think what the benefits of being a tobacco-free campus is right now the tobacco industry is really targeting, they're very much focused on that 18 to 24-year-old group. And so if we could make sure that the campuses, that you don't allow tobacco on the campus, they don't accept tobacco money for any of their research. So if we can have that policy in effect, it changes what's acceptable. And those students then aren't exposed. And hopefully, they'll be able to get through that 18 to 24-year-old without ever picking up that habit.
With Millwood School District, we were able to pass a complete policy by working with them. And a complete policy includes physical activity policy as well as nutrition policy. And so we got that complete policy passed while working with them. and we're very, very proud of them for being able to pass this policy.
Our school board adopted a policy that actually kind of dramatically changed the way that we look at nutrition and the way that we look at health education in our schools. And so as a result of that, we are beginning to implement that policy and work with teachers and families to support the implementation of that policy. It's absolutely a partnership because the raising of children is a partnership. It's not just the job of the school, it's the job of the families, it's the job of the communities. And so when kids, get this message from all different angles, then they start to make better choices about the things that they need to do.
Through TSET supported work and the support of many partners across the state, smoking in Oklahoma is at an historic low. Youth smoking has been cut in half, and 2/3 of Oklahoma's public school students attend a tobacco-free school. Since its inception, TSET has been a consistent force for change. We continue to advance our mission by helping all Oklahomans live better lives through better health.